see what everybody's doing. I've been running errands this morning, so just jumping in. I know this is not my prime time. It's like 6 to 9 or something like that. So I'm just jumping in. Um, may talk a little bit about the skits today. I'm gonna be dropping um, a real life with Riri or a Riri moment, and then also a challenge that I want to tell the people about. So I'm gonna be dropping a challenge. I'm trying to get into the TikTok world, y'all, but baby, the TikTok world, the youngsters, they keep the stuff coming, and so I don't know how that's going. I'm kind of trying to find out what my real path will be, doing a little bit of everything. So not everything, but oh, it didn't sound right. Heap see if you know. But I just want to talk really quickly about this narcissism thing, and I'm gonna give a little commentary about it later on in my own Riri way. My conversation with Delisha, amen. In today's skit, people really Delicia's skit this morning with Iman, she kept calling him a narcissist. And I really do not believe that the character Iman is playing in the skits is a narcissist. I believe he's a player. Amen. He's a player who the women in his life is allowing him to be a player. To me, I think Delicia is a bigger fool than I can't even call Shayla a fool though because Shayla don't know. It's a difference in a situation when a female knows that there's another woman and she's playing number two to this man. But in this particular situation, I mean, Shayla doesn't know. So does that make Shayla naive? Does that make Shayla stupid because she does not know? Now, should she be brighter? Should she be wiser? Yes. But the fact that she does not, the fact that she doesn't know what Iman is doing, I think that's a different dynamic than with Delicia or even with the homegirl. The homegirl know a lot. You know, they need to bring that episode back, bring the homegirl back that Iman has. Because she knows everything. She knows about his kinks. She knows it all. But she still has feelings for him too, just like Delicia still has feelings for him. So in that case, I mean, I just don't see y'all see me pulling out so you can see the unreal now. Um, but it still just goes to say that, I mean, when you don't know, you don't know. But when you do know, you're held accountable for that. You know, you're accountable for what you know about. Um, and that's it and that's all. Well, a lot of people use the word narcissist very loosely. I call Anthony in Skitland a narcissist because he has a lot of the characteristics throughout. Hello, how you doing today, Sarah? He has a lot of the characteristics, so that's why I call him a narcissist because he does. A true narcissist don't care about your feelings. Amen. I feel like a true covert or even an abusive narcissist would not have. Hey, Brandon from London, they don't have feelings. They don't care about your feelings. Amen. A true narcissist would have never let Shayla bust up in his house that day when he bust up when Delicia was there and put her in the closet. A true narcissist don't care. A true narcissist, shit, they liable to let you see what's going on. Amen. Hi, Taja Racing. If you're on here for the first time, please click the subscribe button. Um, I do country Wayne commentary, reactions mostly, but you never know. You may have moments like this where I talk about a little bit of everything. So I'm like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get. She back. We having some technical difficulties. I don't know why. But if you're on it for the first I was talking about narcissists and how people use that word loosely. Just because a man is being a butthole, just because a man is a cheater, just because a man is a womanizer, that does not make him a narcissist. Narcissist is much more complex than that. It's a disorder. Amen. It's something that you need to get help for. You know, narcissism, well, it's to me, it's the most To me, it's the worst type of abuse that a person can experience is narcissistic abuse. The worst type of abuse that you can experience. To me, it's worse than somebody putting their hands on you. And some narcissists do that, the abusive type. But this morning, when she called him a narcissist, she might as well just called him a dog. Or she may as well just said, hey, um, I don't like the way you treat me, or you're being a butthole. But that doesn't make him a narcissist. A narcissist wouldn't care about her, wouldn't care about Shayla, wouldn't care about anybody. So we have to stop loosely using that word every time a man does you wrong, especially when you're just as guilty as he is for the sin or for the situation. When a man gets what they can get from you, when a woman gets what she can get from a woman or a man, with whatever the shaboo, amen, that doesn't make them evil. It doesn't make them mean. It doesn't make them have a disorder. It just makes them an opportunist. And a narcissist and an opportunist is two different things. An opportunist go take go take um, the opportunity at any chance they get to make what's the word I'm looking for? An opportunist go take and get what they can from you. Basically, they go take the opportunity. Opportunist. But a narcissist, they want to break you because whatever light that you have in you, whatever sunshine you have in you, they want to diminish that because that makes them feel better, if that makes sense. The reason I say Anthony was such a narcissist is because Anthony doesn't care about anybody but himself. He didn't care about Shayla. He didn't care about Amber. He didn't care about any of those dynamics. All he cared about was himself, selfishness. So it's a difference in that. Now, one could say that the Iman character in the skits doesn't care about either one of them, but he does. Because he does come to Shayla's house. He likes the nurturing that she gives him. He gives back to her without her asking. So he does care. Even calling her kid champ. A true narcissist don't care about your kids. They don't even want you to bring up your kids. All they care about is themselves. That's it. That's it and that's all. So yeah, I didn't want nothing today. I'm gonna drop my videos I did this morning later, and one of them just real life reread where I'm just doing what I'm doing now, just having a conversation um, with people. I want to encourage people out there today just to not give up, not give up. Whoever you are, whatever place you are in life, just don't give up, don't give in, keep fighting. Whatever it is that's going on in your life, you know, God can work it out and He will work it out. Did I vote for Kamala? I don't talk about politics on my channel. Wrong channel. Sorry, wrong channel. Now we can talk about it in the sense of I believe God allows everything to happen for a reason. So whatever situation the state of the world in, God is my president, my CEO, all of that. So I don't let those things get to me or worry me. I don't get into who's in control because if you know who is in control, you good. I was gonna say a joke, but your response kind of did. I'm sorry, sugar. I'm sorry the response ruined it. But yeah, I believe in God. So